Okay, I think it's working now. Okay, I think we're back. Private, that comment, this is worse than when I killed my wife. That made me fucking lol. That made me fucking lol. I'm just testing here. Okay. It looks like we're good. So, okay. Asric? Yeah, we're having some Twitch issues here. Some very annoying Twitch issues here. But it looks like the stream is running now. Also, hello, Asticake. Thanks, Twitch. So, Private, were you able to watch that cutscene? Because if not, I have it queued up on YouTube. I can just play the YouTube video of that scene. Because it's kind of an important scene, kind of. Okay, yeah. So we have to, yeah. I'll replay the video here.
I'm not worth it. Or maybe you think you can save me? Will you love me? Care for me? Heal all my pain? That's what I thought. James. Give me back the knife.
No, I won't.
Saving it for yourself. Have it your way. It doesn't change anything.
It's hot as hell in here.
You see it too? For me, it's always like this.
Okay. God. There we go. Okay, so, yeah, I'm glad I could get that going there. Yeah, the character facial animations, when this game came out, people were also commenting on that. They were like, fuck, man, these facial mocap. I'm sure there is some mocap, STK. I think there's a little bit of it. I did kind of notice that there's some other parts where there isn't any mocap. You can kind of tell, but because I'm an old pleb, I can tell the difference. But anyway, a couple interesting things there. James refused to give the knife back to Angela, and that scene also makes me wonder if this town is like where dreams intersect. So like Angela's dream was merging with James's dream, and her fire was entering his dream, and that's why James was like, oh, it's like hot as hell here. And then she was like, for me, it's always like this. So like, it also shows you her character too. Like, you know, can you imagine an existence where basically you always feel like you're burning to death emotionally? Like, you know, so they're not just saying it in the dialogue, like exposition, like lazy writing. They're showing you. They're showing you with imagery and symbolism what that character is going through. So, strangely enough, also, it would appear that these fucking creatures are, like, dying. Yeah, I've heard Ghost of Yotei is great. I also heard that. That is kind of another game that I want to check out. Been there before emotionally? Yeah, I've been there before emotionally too. Like, it's rough. Like, and that's... Okay, they're just dying here. Something is wrong. And so that's why one of the themes of this game is hope. But again, not too much hope. Too much hope, and you actually can end up doing really bad things to yourself if you just blindly believe stuff, right? Like, it's exclusive for now, but it should be on PC soon. When it goes on PC, I'll probably definitely pick it up. 312 to be cleared out. No one's returning. So that was the room where we found Mary. And I believe SDK did mention that they did watch this before. But it's almost now as if these things are afraid of us here. It's almost like they're repelled by us. They're dying when we approach them. Is this an original script? Or is it from a book? It's an original script. It was written by Hiroyuki Owaku, the main writer and scenario writer for the game. Takayoshi Sato also contributed to the writing, specifically providing dialogue for the female characters. Yeah, I don't know how it would do as another medium, because like another part of this game is the torture that the game is putting you through, like as a player. So I don't know. Yeah, like that's the thing. Don't know what it would read like. Like 1 second we're in like a hotel, the next second we're like fucking basically in hell. Like we're just in hell. But we're so close now here. I mean, honestly, we've already seen the kind of the denouement, so this is kind of the wind down of the game here now. Here we go. So this actually appeared at the very beginning of the game, this pattern. That's one thing I have no idea what it is. This pattern means something, but I can't remember. It might be like an occult thing, but yeah, that was also shown at the very beginning of the game. And on this save point, James, this is the only save point in the entire fucking game where James is not looking at you. And I'm not 100% sure what that means either. What the hell is that word you just said? Denouement. Yeah, so in like literature, like English writing classes and all that, the denouement is like the high, where the most revelation comes in the story. Like it's like the end, towards the very end, where like the villain reveals his whole plan. Like that's the denouement. And in this case, the denouement was revealing essentially that James killed his wife. So, yeah. Yeah, shame. Could be shame, for sure. I would agree with that, for sure. Actually, I would probably 100% agree with that. Or... yeah, no, I can't think of anything else at the moment. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go.
James!
Leave her alone. Leave us both the hell alone. I know what you are. I know why I needed you. But it's all over now. I don't need you anymore. I'm ready.
Here we go. This is a gaming moment. This is a gaming moment. Five-hour energy. Do I have Doritos? Oh yeah, Esticake. Yeah, Denouement, it kind of means finale. It's often tied with the finale, but it usually actually comes just before, like, the grand finale, which is kind of true in this case, too. Dorito? Doro? Give me strength? I can't tell you how many times I died in this fight on the first time. Yeah, there's the other one there. Okay, we're in trouble, we're in trouble. Fuck! Oh, piss. Okay, we can't stop now. We can't stop now. No. No. 'I gotta watch that second guy there. He just keeps fucking me when I least expect it. Five-hour energy. Here we go. Come on. Do they take less damage on the helmet? I don't know. I've noticed in this game, it almost doesn't matter where you hit things. Like the bosses. Oh boy. Oh boy, here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay, let's do a fuck, actually. Yeah, okay. Chainsaw's out. Yeah, they're tough. They're really tough. See, if the first one doesn't get you, then the second one does, and then once once they get you, they can kind of chain you. If I could just get a little further here. Okay. This is worse than the time I killed my own wife. It's actually Dark Souls right now. That reload on the shotgun is a little... Come on, James! That one gets me. Okay. Barely reload here. Holy. No. Don't let them get too close there. I think they're way, way harder than they were before. Oh! God Gamer. God Gamer. I'm just a god. That's all. Okay, so, you will also, another thing to comment on here, you'll notice that these pyramid heads, they acted as executioners the entire game. There was executioners. They were committing Sudoku on everyone. But in the end, they end up committing Sudoku on themselves. Thanks, boss. Yeah. So, again, like, you know, your first casual playthrough, you're looking at this like, oh, well, that's weird. But, like, again, this is serving a literary purpose here. It could be something along the lines of, like, you know, the destruction of others will only bring you self-destruction. I'm not totally clear on it. But there was mention of that in some of the, the digital essays and stuff that I read many years ago. Fuck. Okay, we also have no healing. We're actually kind of fucked here. So, I'm gonna have to be really, really careful now. Like, really. Like, super, super careful.
What do you want, James? Flowers? I don't want any damn flowers. Just go home already. Look at me. I'm disgusting. Between the disease and the drugs, I look like a monster. Well, what are you looking at? Get the hell out of here. Leave me alone already. I'm no use to anyone. I'll be dead soon anyway. It'd be easier if they just killed me. But I guess the hospital's making a nice profit off of me. Why are you still here? I told you to go. Are you deaf? Don't come back. James. Wait. Please. Don't go. Don't leave me alone. I didn't mean what I said. Please. Tell me I'll be okay. Tell me I'm not gonna die. Help me.
All right, so some more kind of insight there. So it's starting to become clear that, you know, Mary may not have been mentally well when the disease took hold as well. James is the final boss. Reality is the final boss. Fucking true. Fucking true. Bro took like 500 spears to the chest, 10 5-hour energies, 8 syringes, still going. Only thing I need now are Doritos. I'm telling you. Give me a Dorito, I'll be good for days. But, yeah, I mean, if you've ever had to like watch somebody you genuinely love die slowly and watch them start going kind of crazy and begging you to stay with them and then telling you to like fuck off and then begging you to stay with them and telling you to fuck off, begging you to stay with them, that would be very, very heavy shit. Very, very heavy shit. Like, I'm talking somebody you truly love, right? Like, man, I'm just getting goosebumps thinking about it. Like, if there was someone in my life that, like, I had to go through that. Jeez, man. Shape forces the mind. Pure red. 26. Shape forces the mind. I'm not sure what that means. But yeah, that's why I was saying like this is a very heavy subject matter game. Like Resident Evil 4, I can just blast through that. It's a meme fest basically because there's nothing really like heavy in it. It's just go around killing zombies. But this is so much more of like an introspective psychoanalysis. Brain is indeed the 3D oval game. It's especially hard for me right now for that reason. Yeah, I'm sorry, Private. But this whole time, also remember. Like, I know I probably sound like a dumbass right now, but there is in this game there are very strong symbols of hope. This game did not forget hope. So yeah. How close are we to ending? Well, here we are.
Mary? I have missed you so much.
I've missed you too. We can finally be together. Forever.
No.
James. Honey. What's wrong?
I'm sorry. I know you tried,
James, please.
but she's gone. I know that now.
Stop it.
And I can't just keep pretending.
Shut up! What do you want? Do you even know anymore? I'm yours. I'm here for you. So what if I'm not her? I can give you what she never could. I can be better than her. What else do you want me to be? What else can I be?
I am so sorry, Maria. I really am. But this has to stop. It's time to let it go.
No.
What?
I won't let you do this to me. I won't let you go. I can't.
Okay, this is a very awkward, weird fight. You have a weird wife, James. Yep. Yeah. I'm wondering, like, it's this scene especially. Oh boy. That scene especially kind of makes me wonder about kind of the spirit world. But, you know, it might be possible that now James has let go of his memory of Mary, but it makes me wonder if maybe the spirit of Mary still hasn't let go. Yeah, I gotta focus here. Those are moths. They're not butterflies, they're moths. Which we also saw earlier in the game too. There's a heavy emphasis on moths, and if you look at Maria's tattoo on her boobs, at first it looks like a pink butterfly. It's actually a pink moth. We're gonna need the rifle here. Literary analysis while I'm getting shit on. Yep. That's how Zatric games. Okay, I'm gonna try to like really focus here. Just like fucking talking out of my ass, basically. Rifle is the way to go, I think. You really have to kill those moths, because, they'll really mess you up. Hey, I'll get this, I promise. Five-hour energy, here we go. There's some kind of like huge symbolism with her being like in a cage and inverted, but I honestly can't remember. Yeah, this is tough now. It gets progressively harder, basically. there's the moths. If you don't hit them... Yeah, thanks, dude. Fairly close here. This is worse than when I killed my wife. I love that line, Private. It's so funny. Come on. Oh, that's bad news, Billy Bears. Come on, Mary. Or Miriam, or whatever your name is. At this point. Gotta bait her out, I think, one more time here. Nope. We have absolutely no healing. Oh, fuck. Come on. Okay, this is gonna be very tough now. So close! It was so close! It's okay, it starts you off right next to the starting point there. not what I wanted. If I could just get that healing. It's so lucky that it actually lets you save right there, right before the end there. Fuck. Are you serious, dude? Right there! Hey, we need to get that 5-hour energy there. Oh boy. Woo! I will do this. I will get it. I gotta dodge her, and then, yeah, it is a bit of a rough save point there, but at least what I gotta do here, try this side. Okay, now we go. Now we go get the energy drink. There's gotta be... I think maybe behind me even there might be healing. I do have this. I will 100% get this. No, I need a needle. Thank you. God damn. Okay, so we go... I'm gonna need the pipe, and we're gonna go up the left side after we dodge her first attacks. Okay, left side. Okay, we're kind of in business now. Here we go. I think we got it now. Okay, there were two of them there. Unfortunate. Pretty close here. I think this is it. This is it. Yes! Oh, fuck.
James. 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 James.
God damn.
I miss you so much. I tried. I really did, but I can't. I just can't go on without you. I can't forgive myself for what I've done. I know this isn't what you would want.
God damn! No! 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 No!
Because it doesn't matter
Hold up!
anymore.
Hold up! Hold up!
You,
Hold up!
you're not here,
Okay.
are you?
Okay. I am going. Okay. Somehow I got the fucking shit ending. Okay. I cannot end on this. I'm sorry. We need to watch the one that I got the first time, which is kind of like, I don't think it's the best ending, but it's like it's a lot better than this. So give me 1 second. Sorry about this, you guys. I actually did not think I would get that ending. Yeah, they're weird requirements. I know. Because I've seen the ending before on the original. I know what this is. Okay, this is the ending that I got the first time when I played this game.
Hey, handsome. Don't be. I told you. You wanted the pain to end.
Yeah. You did it. But that's not why I did it. The truth is, I hated you. I wanted you out of the way. I wanted my life back.
If that's true, then why do you look so sad?
Mary.
It's okay, James. Here.
What is this?
It's what you've been looking for. In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday. But you never did. Well, I'm alone there now. In our special place. Waiting for you to come and see me. But you never do. So, I wait, wrapped in my cocoon of pain and loneliness. I know I've done a terrible thing to you. I wish I could change that, but I can't. I feel so pathetic and ugly laying here. Every day I stare up at the cracks in the ceiling, and all I can think about is how unfair it is. The doctor came today told me I could go home for a short stay. It's not that I'm getting better. It's just that this could be my last chance. Even so, I'm glad to be coming home. I missed you so much. But I'm afraid, James. I'm afraid you don't really want me to come home. Every time you come to see me, I can tell how hard it is on you. I don't know if you hate me or pity me. Maybe I just disgust you. I'm so sorry. When I first learned I was gonna die, I couldn't accept it. I was so angry. I struck out at everyone I loved. Especially you. And that's why I understand if you hate me. But I want you to know, I will always love you. Even though our life together had to end like this, I still wouldn't trade it for the world. Well, this letter has gone on too long, so I'll say goodbye. I told the nurse to give this to you after I'm gone. Which means that as you're reading this, I'm already dead. But that's okay. I'm not afraid of it anymore. I just hope the pain will end soon. So that you remember me for who I was. And not what the disease made me. I want you to go on. I want you to live. For yourself. And for others. Like you did for me. James. You made me happy.
Okay, so, and it ends where it began. Just like a good piece of literary fiction, it ends where it began, but it is different. Your perspective is different from where you began. So that is the ending that I got. That's the ending that I like. It's kind of like an acceptance ending, and you leave Silent Hill with Laura, and you basically go on living your life. So, yeah. The Let It Go ending, exactly. Like, it's not the quote best ending. There's 3 original endings. There's like the bad ending, there's the good ending, which is the one that I just showed you guys, and then there's like the god tier, like you got everything in the game, and like you got like you get like the best ending, but I'm not sure if it's really that much good. It's the healthiest ending, I would agree. It's like, it's not all sunshine and rainbows, but it's like it's real, you know? It's real. So the suffocation is purely metaphorical, it seems. I don't believe so. I do believe that James actually did kill his wife. And I think he got that letter at the end, and either he didn't read the whole thing, because he couldn't accept what happened, or he read the whole thing and just basically decided he has unfinished business. And so he only ever shows us the beginning of the letter at the beginning of the game. He has the whole letter the whole time. The reflection of his guilt is all of the shit that you're seeing in the game. Like all the colors, all the characters, all of that stuff. The way he's looking at the camera when you save the game. All of that stuff. James must face reality, but we can't face the reality of the bad ending. Yeah. Yeah. But that is the ending that I originally got. That is my ending that I got the first time. So yeah, very heavy game. Honestly, probably not the game that I should play for the channel, but I love this game. I just absolutely love this game. It's so incredible. Hold up. So, do you have any idea what put you there at the ending? Honestly, I think it might have been because I was looking too much at Mary. So the game, like her photo. So the game might have thought like you're obsessing too much over her. You have to let go of the obsession. I even took her picture with me when I went into like the sneaky area. So it could be thinking that. It's hard to say. Did they explain what the disease she had was? They never explain what the disease is, but you could think of a number of diseases. Another thing... Yeah, let's play Mario Kart World now! Something I was thinking about myself is... So, you could look at it this way, like, James and Mary had, like, the perfect relationship. They were both madly in love with each other, let's say, okay, just for hypothesis here, I'm just thinking out loud. But then when the disease came, Mary was essentially bedridden. She could not do anything. She was wheelchaired around. She's weak. She can barely stand. So at that point... she stopped becoming an object of desire. She stopped becoming essentially like, you know, like the sexual activity was gone there, right? And God knows how long that was going on. So it could also be a reflection on James. He even said in the end there, you know, I hated you. Because she no longer became like a wife. She was no longer like an object of desire, if you want to categorize women that way. If maybe James looks at women that way. Or it could also be a culture thing. So there would have been a lot of sexual like tension and frustration as well on top of all of this. Like they look young, you know, so that's why now I can say that's why like a bunch of the monsters look like women. They look like women in like bondage, and there's like fucking flesh light monsters and like fucking like the leg creatures. Like it's all I think this is me. I didn't like research this, but like I think that's a symbol of like severe like sexual frustration. I guess. It could have been terminal cancers. It could have been. They never tell you. But like that's something they don't, you know, and like it's all in the subtext. Like if you think about what they must have went through, a lot of stuff that you're seeing in the game starts like triggering thoughts like, oh, like that seems very appropriate. was really kind of phenomenal. I knew nothing of this. I thought it was just beat scary monsters in the fog game. Yeah, unfortunately, that's what most people think it is. That's what, honestly, a lot of the other Silent Hills have become. Silent Hill 2 is kind of the king. Like, no other Silent Hill achieved this kind of just awesomeness. The lust-love distinction comparison thing is something you do not see in media, but it's a huge part of being a male in love. That is also true. This brings up a question of, that's a good point, Private. It brings up questions of, you know, what is the difference between lusting for somebody and loving somebody? If you truly love somebody, you will love them in sickness and in health. And so it makes me wonder, was James truly in love with Mary, or was he simply obsessed with her and her body and like what kind of wife she was? Like, did he just like having a wife, basically? And then when that was gone, he became incredibly frustrated. On top of the fact that she was basically treating him like shit, lashing out on him, and pretty much telling him that she wants it all to end. Something you really don't want to even think about. That's the thing, like, that's why I have a hard time playing this game. It's hard on me, like, and I was putting out the warning, and I put, like, the 18 plus on the stream and everything. Like, I was saying, like, if you're not comfortable with, like, these themes, please don't watch. But I think it's good to explore this because there is always that hope. There's always hope. And I think this game tackles a subject that, like you were saying, really is not shown very much in games. And it shows you what can lead to the worst outcome, and it shows you what can lead to better things. So if you choose to go and obsess over things, and if you lose hope, and if you know, if you're viewing women in like this negative light, and I don't know, you know, the other thing too is, like, not to ramble, but the truth can be dangerous. Like, if you dig deep and you look inside yourself and you think to yourself, like, how do I view people that I love? Do I truly love them? And you really get down to the core of it, you might be afraid of what's there. What's there may not be what you were expecting. So the truth can set you free, but it can also kill you. And that's one of the endings that you get, which is basically the ending I got here, where James can't let go and he drives his car into the water. Which I think is the worst one. So James isn't the bad guy? Ain't no way. It's good to question and challenge yourself every now and then. Yeah, like, I don't want it to be like a negative thing. Like, this isn't a negative thing. This is I like to discuss things and explore topics. Like, it doesn't end with the game, right? The story doesn't end here. Life goes on. Like, there's still so much of life ahead. So it's actually good because you learn something from this and you think to yourself, okay, well, like, maybe in the future, if I'm presented with such a situation, how will I react to that? What actions would I do? Would I obsess over something and never let it go, and then I lead myself to hell like James? Or maybe there's a kind of a softer touch I can put on things. I don't know. It's up to you. It's totally up to you. He's literally Zactric in this case. The Mako Ped Bro. Has it been adapted to a TV show? No. It was a very positive experience. I'm really glad to hear that, Private. I didn't want it to be negative at all, and that's why I couldn't not play it, because, like, it's such an experience for people to at least see a perspective of stuff like that. There's also some... I would also... It's a difficult game to digest. Exactly. It's difficult to digest. It's not a negative game. It's just difficult to digest. It's up to you how you want to view that. How you want to view all this. Because everything in this game is totally subjective. totally subjective. You could say it's a dream that James had, where his mind is trying to decompress all of the shit that he's gone through. I don't know if I would say that James isn't a bad guy. I do believe that... I don't know. Like, it's so hard to say, man. I don't want to even talk about it, honestly. It's so hard to say. It's so hard to say. Sometimes the right decision is the wrong decision. Sometimes the wrong decision is the right decision. It's so hard to say. And that's why there was that whole section there, you know, private, when we were in that dark area where we had to pull the hangman nooses, and it was telling you, the game was literally telling you, hey, do you think they're justified? That's like directly related to, you know, what James did. Directly. And you don't even know it the first time you're playing. The first time you're playing, none of this makes any sense. Any sense at all. Yeah. So it's definitely something to take with you and just ponder. There's no true ending to this game. It's what you make of it. It's something you can take with you, and yeah. And that's why I always say also that this game is like a true horror game, because it lingers with you. Like, you will not forget the horrors that you went through here. You could also say it's James's purgatory. You could say literally James went to hell. You could literally say that. He went to purgatory, came back somehow. Like Dante's Inferno type thing. You could say that Silent Hill is the town. You could say that that town is truly haunted. So by entering the town, it warps itself into a reflection of your emotions, a reflection of your dreams. You could look at it with that lens too. All this shit that I'm saying is just my take. It's totally subjective. You could say this all actually happened. And then you could find other kind of clues and stuff. There's like a whole wiki, and like people do like all kinds of headcanon stuff with this game. So I think the main thing that I take from it is just hope is a very good thing. But obsession can drive people to do crazy things. And also, how far should you go to get the truth? And is it worth finding justification in things? This whole thing, finding Mary, it's not about finding Mary. It's about James finding his version of Mary, who exists in his mind. How does he view her? Does he view her like the skank Maria, like the prostitute, like a piece of meat? Does he view her as her true self? Kind of the more conservative, kind Mary? Does he view her as the dying Mary? Does he view her as something in between all of those things? He is looking for his truth in this game. It has nothing really to do with Mary. He is trying to find truth in what has happened. Makes you appreciate how open-ended it is. Makes you interact with the subject matter, definitely. Literally everything is up to interpretation. It's very interesting. I totally agree, STK. It's total interpretation. It's like a painting. Everybody's going to have a different spin on it. I don't get the different name stuff. I'm a little bit not sure about that myself. That one I don't know. Oh, the other thing I wanted to mention is the dead bodies that you find are James. That's another piece of evidence that you could say supports the theory that James is actually dead. And we're basically like playing as his ghost. That's also like a valid theory that I read. And so those bodies are essentially every time he attempted to go find Mary, and he can't escape the memory, so he's doomed to continuously repeat the cycle. So that's why you see his dead body everywhere. There's also a theory that the developers just did that because they wanted to warn the player of danger up ahead. So they're like showing you James dead. They're like, this is what could happen to you if you are not careful when you proceed. I'm not totally clear on the dead bodies either myself. I think it's somewhere in between, something like he's made the attempt before, but he could never go through with it completely, and then this one that you're playing is his final attempt. Something like that. He couldn't find what he needed. The first you to really... They really wanted you to see that Maria essentially is Mary, just a version of Mary that James is kind of dreaming up. A version that he might have wanted her to be all along, instead of like an old frumpy, not old, but like a frumpy kind of conservative lady to like, you know, more sexually gratifying. And they also, in the dialogue itself, there's so many times that they ask James, like, did you even love her? Do you really love her? Do you even know what you want? Do you know what you want? What do you want me to be? Like, there's so many like clues and hints about that kind of thing. Have the devs explained anything? I haven't looked into what the devs have said, because a lot of that also kind of becomes technical, and it just kind of ruins the magic for me. Maria is a manifestation of James's lust for Mary, partly. I 100% agree with that, Private. I 100% agree with that. I would say she represents a lust. She's even like hitting on him half the time. Are all the women the same, even the one at the beginning? No, Angela is a different character altogether. But the weird thing about it is Angela seems to know something about the town. And then the little girl, Laura, knows something about Mary. I haven't pieced together what the purpose of Laura is, other than the only... So, important thing about Laura, the child, okay? In this hell, in this dream, in this nightmare, in this purgatory, the child is pure. A child is immune to, like, heavy grief, regret, guilt. They don't feel those things. So if you notice in the whole game, they don't feel those things fully yet, because they haven't grown up yet. They haven't manifested like a more complete emotional complex. So Laura, you see her in the game. She runs around all over the place. She's fine. Nothing can touch her. It's like this whole place is her playground. And James even tells her, you can't go, it's dangerous. And then Laura's like, what is dangerous? Like, what? She might not even actually see any of the shit that James is seeing. Her Silent Hill may actually just be like a giant sunny playground with rainbows and stuff. So I think there's something there. That's also kind of a Japanese thing. Like, again, the child is pure. The child represents like purity. They cannot be harmed by, you know, the nightmares that an adult would have. Angela stuff was fucking me up. Yeah, that's some heavy shit there too. Did it play like James didn't know Laura before he got to Silent Hill? Yes, he didn't. He did not know Laura when he got to Silent Hill. That I can tell you. That I can tell you. But somehow Laura knew Mary. There's like also hints in this game of like, if you look, like the photos and the apartment buildings and all that, there's also hints that James and Mary actually lived in Silent Hill. And so like that disease that was there took Mary, and then she was sent to a hospital, and then finally the island where James just never went to visit anymore because he was too beset by grief. So that's all, like, it's all, you could go on for hours, like, every single room in this game, every memo, all relates somehow to the grander scheme. You'd think Mary would mention her. Yeah, she only mentions her in that one letter. Only that one letter. I guess Angela was a parallel to James. Yeah, interesting that you bring that up, Esticake. I wonder if Angela and Eddie, and possibly even Laura, were like also dreaming, and their dreams all like clash together into what we experienced. It's all a combination of their psyches, maybe. Because there is that one scene where Angela said, like, James is like, oh, it's hot in hell, and hot as hell, and then it's like burning all around, and then Angela's like, oh, you can see it too. This is what it's like for me all the time. So I feel like her psyche was kind of entering James, which supports the theory that it's a dream, or the afterlife. It could be their hells are merging. Or it could also be the town itself. The town itself is shaping itself into, it's haunted, and these people have come to visit, so now it's shaping itself into like a merger of all of their psyches. Angela was there. She wasn't a parallel to James, but she was there to show that what can happen to James if he goes too far, if he cannot let go. The dream reality distinction isn't super important. After a certain point, yeah, like you could go on and on. Like you could say that this is, you could say that it is literal, all literal, and that it's some form of occult shit, because there's also occult stuff in this game too. So if you want to believe like witchcraft and Wiccan mythology coming to life, and then just simply like eating the town, like the town, it's not a dream, it's all real, it's all happening, it's some form of magic, you could say that too. And there is books and stuff and memos in the game and symbols and stuff that are occult as well. Yeah, you could speculate. You could spec, man. You could spec. You could spec. You could spec forever. Yep. And again, even that, right? Like, okay, so we could sit here and speculate forever. We could get stuck in Silent Hill. We could be stuck. We could be James, dead body. Or we can accept as it is, and we can move on and play other games. You know what I mean? Am I going too deep? Too fucking deep. Too fucking deep, Zatric. Too fucking deep. Yeah, so like, I always tell people to experience this game on its own by yourself, but I'm glad that I was able to kind of show it to some people. And I'm glad that it was a positive experience, because I think that's what I intended, and I think this game is a truly, truly positive experience. When I played this game, okay, I will say I was going through some really tough shit, and when I played this game, seeing that event play out and coming to my own conclusions really helped me like put a lens on things in my life. Like, again, you know, there are some things you have to let go, and whatever it means, if you need to suffer to reach that, like James did, he had to go through hell to reach his truth, but ultimately he came out wiser, perhaps. Like, oh, it's crazy. It's so crazy. Not a chance you would have played it otherwise? Yeah, so that's kind of why I wanted to stream it too, because some people just won't play it. Like, they won't think to play it, and then maybe, hopefully, if at least they watch it, I hope I could get the experience across. It's unfortunate that the stream died, and that the cutscenes I had to show you, like, on YouTube, but whatever. Yeah, I'll have, like, a day where I'm still lingering on this game, and I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, God damn, that was so heavy. But then, like, I'll eventually reach a point where, like, okay, well, the game wasn't trying to tell you really wasn't trying to tell you anything negative. So I think as long as you consciously put a positive light onto these things, it's going to be okay. And that's life for you. That's life. When bad things happen, you have a choice. You can look at it negatively, and you can bury yourself even deeper and deeper until you're at a point of no return. Or you can look at it positively, as positive as you can, and you can take steps to help yourself and help other people. And I think by helping other people especially, and making them happy, you will enhance your own life. I truly believe that. That is something I've learned. Like, if you make other people happy, you're gonna feel really happy too. Even just streaming, like, hey, I made like a couple people smile today. Great. That's what it's all about. There's a mod for Sunny Day. You can play Silent Hill in the sun, which totally ruins the whole game. Oh, just one more thing. The fog in Silent Hill. The reason there is fog is literally the phrase brain fog. So like if you forget something, you can't remember. In this case, James, he can't remember like what really happened. He can't remember his truth. The fog is completely symbolic. It was originally there to like lower frame rates on the PS1. And then for this game, the second one, thankfully the writers were like, okay, we can actually use this as like a plot device, like a literary device. Really good writing. Gruesome stream. It's Halloween, baby! I hope you guys all have like good treats. Eat the good food that you like. Doro, Mars bar. And yeah, I don't want to get too sentimental, but I hope you guys take back a positive message. Also, remember, James also, Pyramid Head, James even was able to discard his need for Pyramid Head. So I think Pyramid Head, I'm not fully sure 100%, but Pyramid Head is like a manifestation of James's anger. So, okay, fuck, I gotta talk about this quickly. The monsters in the game, you notice they're puking up poison, okay? So like when you are in a very bad mental state, you start feeling like a poison inside you, okay? You start feeling like when you're in a really bad shape, you feel poison. So those monsters that are spitting up poison, if you notice, Pyramid Head is a symbol of just strength, like brute strength, and killing and destroying and executing and getting rid of it. Destroy it. And that is essentially anger. So you can get angry at the poison inside you, and he goes around and he kills those monsters. And it'll kill them for a little bit, but they always come back. And ultimately, you have to get rid of your anger. And when James said he doesn't need you anymore, that's when the anger lashed back out at him, and you have to fight them because now you can't control that anger anymore. And he overcame it, and eventually they destroyed themselves. Anger, there's a Shakespearean quote, hate begets hate. So anger just creates more anger, and it just ultimately leads to destruction. Damage over time ticks. Oh yeah. So anyway, yeah, that's my take on Pyramid Head. I'm sure there's like 100 other takes there too. Like his sword, like I've seen people like talking about his fucking sword, like why he uses a sword and then why he gives the sword to James. Like there's all kinds of crazy stuff. Yeah, I'm really, really, really happy that you guys enjoyed the stream. I thank you. Big shout out to Private Sips for trucking with me and just hanging out, being cool in the chat, welcoming people. and like sticking to the end. Private Sips, I was asking, I was like, okay, I don't know, like, do you guys want to keep going? Private was like, let's go, like gave me the fuel, so I went to the end here. And I hope it was enjoyable. And it's a good game. There are lots of good games out there. I hope you guys enjoy lots of other good games too. Fulfilling, awesome games. And yeah, fuck me. I gotta sleep now, yeah. So, I'll leave you guys tonight. I'll be back, probably playing Mario Kart, another horror game, something probably not as heavy, probably Resident Evil 4 Remake. I'll probably play next for Spooktober. This will definitely be the heaviest game. It will not be any more, like, you know, real shit, you know? Like, it'll just be kind of fun, screaming, dumb shit for a little bit after this one. So, yeah. Luigi's Mansion 3. Did you know that Luigi's Mansion is a symbol of Luigi's inability to let go of how much better Mario is than him? His acceptance of being number 2 instead of number 1? The mansion itself is an allegory of Luigi's mind and the bounds that it places on. Fucking, I don't know. Like, fuck. Like, here we go. Okay. So yeah, honestly, it was really, really fun. I had so much fun, you guys. Like, I thank you. Like, it means a lot. I thank you guys for coming in and hanging out. And SDCake too, of course. Thank you for hanging out. Also, check out SDCake's stream. He's playing Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. SDCake's videos always make me, like, actually laugh uncontrollably. So, very funny. And yeah, I'm going to have to leave you guys here. I hope you guys have a great rest of Spooktober. Thank you again. And we will play some more games. Just 2, but yes. Okay, so yeah, he's playing 2, so. Still, really good. Yeah, eat some good food. And yeah. We'll play some more games for Spooktober. Piss, man. Yep. So I'll leave you guys there. Hope you have a great sleep. Good big sleep. It's the weekend too, so get to sleep in, hopefully. And yeah, I'm Zatric. I'm a pleb. If I can do it, you can too. Take her easy.